this year it's a non-rain Glastonbury, which is amazing. I think it just did a little bit of like light rain on like Wednesday, which I wasn't here for, and then a bit of like overcast yesterday. So it's turning into a dust bowl slightly later than it might have done. Today's glorious, and it's like eating dust whilst you walk around as well. It's funny. No, but I think probably it's gone a bit back to a slightly more traditional kind of feel this year. It feels like a lot of the bands are a lot more kind of guitar-y. You got Arctic Monkeys, Mumford and Sons headlining, Nick Cave. So it feels like a bit more kind of how you used to hear about Glastonbury. I saw Portishead last night a little bit, and Diplo did a secret show at 3 AM, so we watched that, and then just like a few other little bits, like when you're just walking through, you just hear things. It's like kind of like a weird kind of global experience, because you've got like bands from all over the world playing on all the different stages, so you kind of feel like you're visiting lots of different countries as you walk around. It's kind of it's just a kind of amazing whole package, really. Like some elements are slightly more like scary or kind of new to us, but generally the whole kind of experience has been really encouraging, and it's really nice to be sort of not set against, but with other bands that are up and coming, that people are sort of making links with when they listen to us all. So it feels like kind of a bunch of people just kind of doing their thing and getting their music out there. It's really nice. It only happened really because we met them and kind of got on, and just we did a show for them in Brixton. We like opened the show for them. Maybe we didn't. So anyway, we were playing at the same show, and that's the only really way that we do things. If we meet someone and we like them and we get on with them, then it makes sense to maybe do some music. But apart from that, we don't sort of look at other bands or singers or whatever and go, oh yeah, we'll do a collaboration with you. It's not really our interest, because the way we work is so kind of real, like just me and George kind of. We're quite happy to just work together.
It's kind of self-sufficient thing, the two of us, so it's kind of been no real need to feel like we needed to reach out to anyone else, but because when the right things come along, you've got to have a bit of fun with it. I produce the music, and Aluna sings the songs and writes the melodies and the lyrics, and then
kind of, yeah. Well, we share a lot of, like, obviously George does production and I do vocals, but then like there's all the songwriting process. And sometimes George will come up with some lyrics and a bit of vocal melody that is like popped into his head, and I'll be inspired by that to like carry on forward with the song, or I might come up with some chords and maybe like a tempo or something like that might inspire George. So
it's kind of whoever's got the best idea on any given day, we go with that, and it's nice because then you don't fall into too many patterns, which is so easy when you're doing it day after day after day. And yeah, by and large, I produce the music and Aluna sings, but we're always backseat driving each other in a nice way, though.
Yeah.
In a nice way.
We'd have to meet them first, to be honest, because you just don't know what people are like from a distance. Obviously, loads of people are doing incredible music, but that doesn't mean anything in terms of how you would get on in the studio, and it's all about your personal relationships when it comes to writing.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a few songs on it that were made in my bedroom at home, and just a laptop and a microphone and some blankets for sonic treatment, top end quality stuff there.
Freshly washed.
Maybe, I can't remember. But yeah, it's been us sort of just writing together for getting on sort of 3 years now, and because we like how we work, we just write a song, like we weren't like deliberately building towards writing an album until probably midway last year, or sort of April, May time last year, and then just kind of realised that we kind of might have to make an album. So then it was a case of going back and listening to everything and seeing, firstly picking our favourites, and then picking what songs would maybe go together, and just slowly putting it bit by bit, and then we sort of carried on writing at the same time. So I mean, we the last writing we did for the album was probably February or March this year, like really quite late doors. And you know, we've done it there's a few tracks from working in the bedroom, then we essentially upgraded and moved to another room. Like it's a small studio, but it's still essentially a computer and a MIDI keyboard and a microphone. We worked in there, and then we went away to Henley for about a week to do some writing in a residential space, and that was really good fun actually. It was kind of the first time we had been just together, no real mobile sort of network going on or internet available, and all we had to do was write music, and it was really productive. So all those things put together